Everyone said that Enoch Powell was a racist for saying this, but everything that he said come true.
Of course, we are not concerned with the increase in the total population from, say, 55 to 60 million. We are concerned with the increase in an element of a population which is profoundly different, thinks itself different, is seen as different from the rest. And that is where the significance both of number and of concentration comes in. Now, it could be as serious, indeed it could be more serious, if that different population were white and not coloured. I can well imagine that if they were, for example, Germans or Russians who were going to be occupying 2/5 or a half of Birmingham at the beginning of the next century, we should... Yes, in occupation, living in it. But as with some of your American cities, a considerable proportion. In the case of Birmingham, it will be at least 2/5 will be occupied by the immigrants and their descendants by the early years of the next century.
Above all, their descendants.
Yes, indeed. Yes, but they will. Those descendants.
They told him that he was a liar and a racist. It was never going to happen.
For the most part, from the rest of the population, because of the numbers. If the numbers were small, then of course, like any very small minority, they would filter into the population. But nobody seriously imagines that if 2/5 of Birmingham consists of a first generation of descendants born here, of people from the West Indies, from Africa, and from Asia, there will not be a profound difference between that part of the population and the rest.
And everything he said came true. It's not, migration is not the problem. Mass migration is.